episode 27. Welcome.
You're right. It's not the same.
It's not the
fucking
same.
not the same. This is our second take.
This is the second take. We fucked up. The first one was so good. It felt so right.
But we couldn't hear you. Well, kind of. Like 50% of the time we could hear you.
I mean, maybe we can leave it in and then clip to here.
Yeah.
So...
Anyway, it is episode 27 and it's February
20.
We just went over this and I already forgot what date it is. February 19th. Yes. 20th, 19th. It's the 19th. It's a Sunday. It's why there's a podcast coming out. So I'm your React Lord V.
And I'm your React Lord Nathan.
And yeah, dude, I'm sorry about that technical mishap. 10 take okay. Tyler over here. How was your week, man? How was your week?
It was.
You just told me it was airy, spacious. He had time to breathe. He touched grass.
It was flowy. I touched grass.
Yeah.
I've been running a lot outside, which
it's good.
What I've noticed is it feels way harder to run outside than it does to run on the treadmill.
It's harder to run outside.
Yeah, I feel like I put more work in. Like I'm getting a better workout if I run outside.
I think that's true though, because you have like the elements to combat. Right? Yeah, there's like wind in your face. There's like rocks on the fucking ground.
How does that translate to like...
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
I guess effort put in is like I'm fighting wind resistance.
Well, and you're more mentally stimulated because there's like people on the path too you have to consider. And on a treadmill, you can like safely zone out, right? And like let your brain relax.
I also like that though. That's a really good feeling. I just throw on like the Mirror's Edge soundtrack. And pretend like I'm in the video game. This is all
theory. I don't do any of these things. I don't run anywhere. What the fuck? No, I have an electric scooter for all of the things that I don't want to walk to for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But kudos, man. I'm glad.
Thanks. What about you?
You're out there doing stuff. My week was actually pretty chill. For my job, I've been writing a lot of Twitter threads.
Okay.
So that's been awesome because I do actually enjoy writing and doing research and stuff. So like I've been having to like learn about stuff and then write succinct stuff. So that's been kind of challenging, you know what I mean, for me. So that's been fun. And I usually make videos and do audio stuff. So a little bit different. It's been nice. Yeah. But other than that, not much. It has changed. Still here all the time.
Every Sunday.
Yep. Every Monday, every Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Fuck. But yeah, dude. So we're gonna do some stuff today. It might be a little short pod. We always say that, but yeah. You're fucking quiet. Why are you being quiet? What is this? Why are you silent right now? Yeah, dude. Are you?
I think
you okay?
I'm somewhere out in Yodi land right now.
Oh shit. Okay. Exquisite. Okay. Well, I'll be, doing most of the talking. I have some rent-free stuff. I have some culture stuff. I have some YouTube stuff. I have some nerd shit and a tier list lined up for us. How do you like that?
Throw something up. Let's talk about it.
Let's go. Okay, let's start with my rent-free shit because it's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
I don't know how many times, I probably don't even want to admit how many times I've watched it. It's been a handful, but this is probably one of the funniest montages I've seen on the internet in a long time, and it put me in a place of nostalgia that I'm just pleased with.
Okay.
So that's all I'm going to tell you about it, and then let me fix the way it looks real fast, and we'll jump into it.
This image made me instantly think about when he bit his wife's finger, like on stage when she was doing the speech. It's like such a weird moment.
Bro,
like how you're running for president and you just can do that?
Okay, so
in front of millions of people?
As you're saying this, I think that's a really good... Oh, my bad. I think that's a really good summary of what this video is. It's just moments that you were like, what the fuck? Okay. And whoever the fuck put this together, bless your heart. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. React Gate. Let's do it.
Hey, everyone. I'm Joe Biden's husband.
Your favorite dish?
Was that Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Wow.
Like this whole video is just that, just like moments you either forgot existed or you're glad you're being reintroduced to. Yeah.
I love that one. That was great.
I like mugs because they're very comfortable in your hand and they hold the hot things that you don't.
She was asked what her favorite dish was, and she said mugs.
I have to touch.
Dude, that's based though.
you know,
She's literally talking about a dish.
She's not a dish.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dude. Demi Lovato. She's
I stand her.
yeah.
We're good. We love Demi.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see you.
God.
coffee or hot tea.
Pegged, they'll switch tack, and then they'll just keep people surprised. And I think that's where the order.
Oh no! We've had a murder on the carpet.
Merde.
Do you wear wigs?
I don't know who that was.
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No,
I think for
have
the
not.
viewers,
Will
I
you
have to
wear
tell
wigs?
you who Pedro Pascal is. Actually, I'm sorry.
Pedro Pascal. Is that who that was?
No. Oh, you don't know who this guy is on the ground.
I don't know who any of these people are, but
okay.
it's
Pedro
at
Pascal-
a Disney thing, so that feels inappropriate. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
True. He just committed murder in front of children.
Like he just like snapped his neck at a Disney thing. Who's Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal is an actor. Right now, he's like very popular because he's in The Mandalorian. He plays the Mandalorian.
Oh, right now.
The Boba Fett looking guy. And then, yeah, right now. And he's also one of the main characters in Last of Us, the video game TV show.
Oh, that actually is way more relevant because I was like, weren't people talking about The Mandalorian 2 years ago? Do they still make that?
I think they do. I don't know. I never hopped on. I never got on it.
I never did either.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was way too hyped up. I was not about it.
He's also on Game of
Surprise.
Thrones.
Okay, but
Sorry.
Last of Us, right? That's like
Yeah,
really
that's
big
like
right now.
Right now.
I still haven't seen it.
And he's the guy behind the first guy with the mustache.
Nice. Let's watch the dude from Last of Us kill this guy at a Disney event.
And I think that's where the order.
Nice.
No!
Clean. That was clean.
We've had a murder on the carpet.
Who was it though?
Merde.
Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you
Do you
worn
wear
wigs?
wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
I personally don't, want to talk about your ass, but you're the one who wrote the song "Superb Ass."
What?
You wrote a song
Bass?
called "Superb Ass."
Oh
I'm
my
just-
god. My
That's
song
from
is
the
called Super
movie.
Bass.
Isn't that from the movie?
Yeah, it is from the movie.
Super.
What was it when the North Korea movie?
Yeah.
What was it?
The interview.
Oh, dude.
It's so good. I love that movie.
Ass.
Super Bass.
One last question. I hate to stir it up, but Afrojack has been talking shit about you. Anything you want to say? Who?
What's your spirit animal?
Tupac Shakur.
Okay, so I want to know how do you deal
no. I don't know. You can't say that, dude.
You definitely shouldn't.
Yeah.
She did, and she can.
Yo, it was a loaded question though.
It was definitely a leading question.
Yeah. Or leading, yeah, thank you.
Tupac Shakur. Okay, so I want to know how do you deal with nasty people? Do you kill them with kindness or do you
Just kill them.
Go on and
Yeah.
turn me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper.
You make a movie called Flipper.
Who the hell is this guy?
He's in the same movie. He's one of the hobbits in the Lord of the Rings. I think they might
I know.
be doing a bit.
No. I know who fucking Eli this guy is, but the guy interview is this like a bit like?
Yeah, but everything I just said still true. He's in the movie. I think this
Are we
might
still
be a
talking
bit.
about the fucking interview movie?
No. Bro, I'm gonna break my brain right now.
You're not being specific. We talked about several movies.
Okay, so this meme right now.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yes. Who's the fucking
The other,
Vin?
this guy
This guy
is
guy.
in the movie. He plays
Oh.
one of the hobbits. I think this might be a bit because that's not even his real voice.
Yeah.
They must be doing something. They're doing something and it's funny.
Okay, I was really hoping this guy was like an interviewer, like that one dude. Fuck, now I'm spacing out altogether. It'll come back to me.
Okay.
You make a movie
Like
called
Nardwuar?
Flipper. Very
Yes,
famous
but
movie.
it wasn't the reference I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Is dead. Did you know this?
Yes.
The guy who got all the politicians to do really weird stuff with children and guns. Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Hold on.
He's my wife. I said my wife. Yeah, Borat. But he also does like other kind of iterations.
What's his real name though? I can't remember.
Fuck. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I was thinking.
No, I did not know that. That's terrible.
Died in a car accident.
You know what I mean?
And the number one M&M piece of advice for the kids.
Don't waste your time watching this show.
Got a Kylie Jenner lip kit for your birthday? Yeah, Kylie sent me like 2 boxes, like 3 boxes. It was so sweet.
What comes in that kit?
The lip kits.
My favorite cast member to do scenes with is Jennifer, because she's hot.
Now, what are you wearing? I've got to ask it and get it out of the way.
This is
I'm gay.
Nice.
Actually, I'm not. You've been like an advocate for mental health.
Yo, that was epic though, dude. I remember that. I fucking remember that. I believe it was at a GLAAD event too. No.
Actually, I'm not. You've
Why'd
been
you
like
do
an
that?
advocate for mental health.
I believe it was to like make it, in her rationale, it was like to normalize it. Like it shouldn't be a weird thing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Yes.
Actually, I'm not. You've been an advocate for mental health awareness.
Yes.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month. Like myself included, I struggle with anxiety.
Amazing.
I'm hiding in the guest room, you guys. I'm hiding in the guest room because my kids will not leave me alone.
Hey, that's me.
I think it's a really entertaining film.
That was kinda
I think
mean.
it's, you know, my favorite thing about the movie is like it feels like a movie. It feels like a real like, you know, go to the theater film movie.
You're back after 6 years. Are you happy to be back and performing tonight? Much anticipated performance with Paul McCartney and Rihanna.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
Oh, you have such a gaze, a signature. The crew is cracking up here.
I have a whole lot of gays.
The signature Disney villain gaze. I want to know, how do you do that Disney villain gaze? Teach us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Disney villain gays. As in the gay Disney villains. Sorry, this is...
And there's a lot. And there's a fucking lot of them.
Let's unpack
An
that.
accent dysfunction. Oh, you mean the gays, not the gays.
Rewind that back.
I want to like get that on my keyboard, you know? Like,
An accent dysfunction. Oh, you mean the gays, not the gays.
Oh, anyway, dude, that's been living rent free.
I love Kate
Honestly,
Blanchett.
oh my bad. That's been
great.
living rent free, dude, just all week. Can't stop thinking about this little reel.
No, that was beautiful. That was amazing. Were a bunch of things that I have forgotten and have been introduced to. Yeah. I want to shout out Jordan. Jordan at work.
Yeah?
He showed me that. Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs? Yeah. It's, what
when
is
will
that?
you wear wigs?
Where did it come from, or is that just the OG, or like what?
I don't understand what it means. I don't even really remember the context that Jordan showed it to me. It makes no sense to me. Why is it funny? I don't know.
It is what it is. What's okay? We're moving on. Let's keep going because it's supposed to be a short pod. And we still have a whole ass tier list to do, like an entire fucking tier list.
We might need to skip to the tier list.
No, we got some stuff I really want to talk about. We could do this briefly. I wanted to bring this up because I feel like this is kind of a constant conversation that we're having
Oh my God,
all
look at
the
this
time.
beta male on the cover of Vogue.
Yeah. So, the internet.
Shame on you, Vogue.
Dude, the internet's been casting shame on this man for being emasculated in this Vogue cover with Rihanna, and Rihanna was in the Super Bowl, so she's having like this blow up right now. But this is look at this, 58 million impressions on this, brother. The emasculation of men continues, so writes this Twitter user. You can already tell who the man is in this relationship. The dude about to be a proud mother of 2. Yeah. Wild, bro. Fucking wild, dude.
You can just write anything on Twitter, huh?
Yeah, it's just pure Sigma energy. I didn't pull up the meme that's been circulating, and it's also had millions of likes on it. But someone had drawn lines to kind of insinuate that this guy is a Sigma, etc. And you know what I have to say to that?
Wait, I don't think that was true though. I don't think they were saying it to highlight he was a Sigma. Sigmas are cool. We want to be Sigma.
Really?
Yeah. You don't want to be Delta. Don't want to be Beta. I know.
All I know about Sigma is the Sigma operating software, which is like a web browser. So I'm looking to download it soon. It's called
I'm just
Sigma
saying, the
OS.
Sigma memes that I've seen, it's like they always make it like John Wick.
So what was the line thing?
It was like a transvestigation. Like he was a submissive male, a beta, a man who doesn't provide for his family.
But the straight line is a Sigma, though, right? Like that's because Rihanna had the straight line.
He's curved. It's not about it being
Rihanna,
up and down.
No,
it's about
DJ,
it being
misunderstanding.
Like,
Rihanna has the straight line. She's the Sigma, right? That's what it is.
It's going this way, which is good.
Man, let me pull up this fucking photo. Son of a bitch, Nathan. Let me hide this real quick.
Pull up the receipts.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to pause it to save time. Hold on. Unpause. And we're back. We fucking got it. With the fucking receipts, dude.
With the receipts.
Yo, see, strong, dominant, masculine woman, man. She is the Sigma. She is the leader.
Yep.
She has the shoulder, back,
Obviously.
chest, out. Let's go. Cock shame. Say something, Nathan.
He's
React
slouching.
to it.
I'm just saying, like, I
what is
feel like
this?
I'm right. I was saying the things that I was describing. That.
What do you mean you're right? What are you saying about him then?
I don't know. You pulled this photo up.
Yeah,
to,
because she's a
to
Sigma.
shame me, right? To prove that I was wrong in some way.
Yeah, shame.
But
For your pushback, I was right. I said that it was like a Sigma, saying she was Sigma, and then you said Sigma is what you want to be. And I was like, well, Rihanna's Sigma. Look at her. She's the dominant, strong, masculine woman. You know what I'm saying?
I could have sworn you said that ASAP Rocky, and that's who we were talking about. And I was saying that he is, in this meme, he's being made fun of being called beta or delta.
I thought you
not
said that
the
he's
Sigma.
trans. That they were saying he was trans.
I was describing this like the transvestigations because like the lines.
Yeah, but the trans investigations, which we've covered before, is like the collarbones.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
not
like
necessarily
Sigma
a
shit.
transvestigation. It's like
This is some Reddit incel Sigma shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
And it's fucking disgusting on how many times that this has not only been viewed, but liked. So, I'm right. And I was right. And I'm claiming it. Rihanna is a queen. She is Sigma. And she's reborn.
Okay.
And she's back. Shame.
I don't disagree.
Good.
So, Neal Mohan. I don't like. I just care about how it's going to affect YouTube. That's all I care about. I don't give a shit about this guy.
So Legwood has a theory.
Okay.
He said it's going to be the exact same.
That's probably right. He's probably right.
That it will be the exact same as it's always been. Because this guy has done so much shit. So let's actually jump into the Shy Boy's history real quick, because that's what the Times of India is claiming, that he's a shy boy. We're going to watch a whole minute of this mogul male and then jump into it. But I think Ludwig's going to be right. I don't think this guy is going to change anything. And I don't think Susan, who is the ex-CEO, was exactly doing much to begin with, except just being the face.
She's 54 years old. She has kids, and she's fucking rich, dude. She's got $1 billion. She's worked 25 years. She's done her time. I think she just wants to chill. I think she wants to hang out with her family. When you die, does 28 years at Google really add up much more than 25 years? Or does hanging out with your kids more and then sipping on Mai Tais at a beach add more fulfillment? I would go with the latter personally. That's my theory, but we'll find out in due time. Now, we are here to answer the question, is the new CEO going to drive this place into the ground? Because that's what a lot of people would have you believe. And if you don't know who the new CEO is, it's Neal Mohan. And if you don't know, Neal is a 7-year chief product officer.
Oh,
at
7, not
YouTube
5.
And like 15-year
Kinda makes it worse.
at Google and YouTube. All right, so he been around for a while. I've actually spoken to Neal before, and seemed like he knew what live streaming was a little bit. You know, he helped me make that one product for the chess boxing event where we used different audios like Spanish and French during the broadcast, and you could switch it from the live stream. So that was tight. But a lot of people are giving Neal criticism for good reason.
Okay, before we jump into the criticisms, establishment guy. He's been around for a while, right? It doesn't feel
If it's anything like politics, it really means nothing's gonna change.
It's the same dude from the same rank and file. They all hung out together for the last decade. It's the same shit. There's one thing that does make this man a little bit different than the rest is he's a little bit more willing to experiment with like Web3.
Yeah. I saw Hassan talk about it, I think.
Yeah, and a lot of people are worried that will change, not necessarily like the whole landscape of YouTube, but the vibes and the culture. And I think that's a valid worry because like we have so much new tech. I think that's a valid fear. So do you want to jump into that before we, you know what I mean, just to kind of hear the complaints?
I don't feel versed enough to really have an opinion other than I don't think anything's going to change.
Okay.
I really don't even feel super confident about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just don't know enough. YouTube is just a portal to watch content for me.
Okay, I think that Norman view is important to have. You know what I mean? Because I'm way too plugged the fuck in. I'm online all the time.
2022 that said Web3 opens up new opportunities for creators. We believe new technologies like blockchain and NFTs can allow creators to build deeper relationships with their fans. Which saying NFT in a space mainly with gamers and content creators is kind of like saying, I love this new Kanye beat at a synagogue. Not really the right crowd, not really the right place. And
that's a weird analogy to make.
Yeah, can we run that back? I didn't really fully understand what he was saying. I just heard synagogue.
Yeah, I don't want to harken on it too much because I don't think he meant to say it like that. What he's saying is like when you say Web3 or NFTs in like a creator space, it's a very scammy area right now. It's not a great connotation to attach to like a content creator, right? Like, oh, I have this NFT project, you should check it out. It's like almost immediately like it's not good vibes, is what he was trying to say. But I don't know why he used the synagogue and Kanye.
Oh, with Kanye.
Yeah,
okay.
I think he's trying to apply that. It's the gravity is not the same, buddy. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Now he was maybe doing all the NFT things because he was a huge crypto bro. My theory, well, one, you're in Silicon Valley, right? You're in the whole tech bubble. You're wearing your Patagonia. You're sipping on Blue Bottle coffee, and you're thinking NFTs are the future. That's maybe a little too insular as opposed to the rest of us who are like, oh, every time this is being done, it's a scam. But also, here's my theory for why YouTube did NFTs. In 2021, a lot of YouTube videos were being sold as NFTs. Successful.
What?
Because creators who make one viral video but don't have a long-term content creator career don't really earn a lot off of that success, off that 100 million, 500 million view video. But if you could own and sell it, well, then maybe that helps you in your life.
What?
AKA, I'm talking about how Charlie bit my finger, Nyan Cat.
Oh, whoa. I remember that.
So the videos are NFTs, meaning you own the rights to the imagery or something?
That actually, again, okay, so here's my issue with fucking NFTs, dude. First of all, it's a scam-rich environment.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, even the trusted like influencers, right? They will fucking scam you. They will take your money and run with it, right? So when you have like Taylor Swift coming out with NFTs for her concert, or,
I felt like you said that it was a different application because it could...
Well, the NFT, so the NFT technology is the same, right? You'll always have a receipt in your wallet that lives on a digital wallet that you'll have proof of. But it's how you have, I don't know, the perks, let's call it perks of the owning the NFT. Yeah. So when you own Charlie Bit My Finger, like, what are you going to do with that? What is the application? Do you know what I mean? What are you going to do? Whereas
hey, look at this cool video.
Yeah, right. Whereas if you own the Taylor Swift NFT, when you arrive at the concert, at least you can go to a cool area. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why people say, well, at least in CSGO dropship containers, I get a cool fucking knife skin. I'm not really here to debate that, but the NFT landscape, when applied in a general sense, it's really a scam-rich environment, and I think that's why a lot of content creators are a little nervous that someone that was really gung-ho about it might come into this space. I think that's where the fears are coming from.
Gotcha.
Because they don't want to be associated with a scammy environment, right?
I want to hear something from Neal. Where's he been? Has he said anything?
So Ludwig, I'm not going to watch an entire 10-minute mogul fucking mail on our podcast, but you can check it out. I can link it below. But later on in the video, he says that he reached out and we'll be getting an interview. So we'll see exactly what that interview entails. But after watching this Mogul Mail, I wanted to know more about the sources that Ludwig used. And in the thing, in his little description, there's like a whole like log of like corrections and nitpicks at Ludwig's Mogul Mails.
Okay.
Just
Made
like,
by him?
I'm assuming viewers. And it's like time stamped with what's wrong and the explanation and new information. Go outside, touch grass. That's what I wanted to say about this. That's all I wanted to say. Let's go to the actual article I was looking for before I stumbled into there. Yeah, fucking wild. He's not just an NFT guy, I guess, because like as soon as that news like dropped, when people found out he was becoming CEO, he was like, look, you know, I'm not just one idea, Andy. I've done all these other things. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to go through with you, who has more of like a Norman approach, and maybe suss out, has he been doing a good job? Let's check out some of his other innovations before we get totally spooked, right?
Yeah.
I think that could be a good approach we could take here. So here are 7 key innovations allegedly that this man has brought to the table. Neal, my man Neal, my shy boy. So apparently fan funding, obviously going from Twitch, right?
Okay.
15 years ago. Oh, wow. That makes me feel very old. Oh,
It started in 2005 earlier too.
I really hate that.
Hit different.
Yeah, so these are going to be your super chat functions, right? The ways that you could give super thanks, whatever, right? Like YouTube's version of paying directly to the creator from the viewer was one of them. So how do you feel about that? I feel like that was good. Solid.
Yeah. That's great. I don't even care.
Okay. Well, we don't have to. We could go right in the tier list. I mean, I thought it would be interesting, like shorts.
No. I'm just giving you my opinion of fan funding.
Okay, like you don't care about,
like, it's a part of YouTube.
Okay.
It's seamless. I never even cared. I never even thought about it.
I think this would probably be definitely the number one thing he's done, because it puts money directly into the content creator's pocket. So like anybody that is attempting to monetize, this is that way that they can pay their bills. So I mean, shorts are cool. It's been helping, you know, not only grow the audience to then take advantage of these sorts of other programs. That's fine. Good, right? Premieres, I don't know. I never use them. I'll speed run this. TV, I'm not going to pay that much money for TVs.
Any time to like react, dude.
Well, yeah, so
do
premieres.
You want me to not react, or do you just want to go through the list?
Well, if your reactions are non-reactions, I don't want to bore you with like the ins and outs of YouTube.
You've given me like not even a millisecond. You keep moving on. You're just blowing through them. Shorts. I just like think it's like Instagram, right? It's just a new, or it's like TikTok, but
like
Instagram,
TikTok.
but YouTube.
Yeah, definitely going from TikTok, I think, right? And that's what everyone did in 2020.
But they do blow up really fast. Like I see a lot bigger numbers on shorts than I do on just regular videos.
For no reason.
Is it for no reason though? Or like it's bots, you think?
No, I don't think it's bots. I think they push it to people who genuinely don't want to see it. And I'm not sure how good that is for like, let me pull this back up. Like I really appreciate shorts because obviously they put our content in front of people who normally wouldn't see our content, which is super valuable for creators to grow. But also those people that are receiving our content for the first time.
Yeah.
They didn't ask for it, and they might not necessarily be looking for it, and it doesn't seem that YouTube is picking up on those nuances. So I feel like a lot of people that have been stumbling into our shit, they, you know, I don't know if that's our ideal audience. I think YouTube Shorts is just pushing us into like anybody's feed, and it can be annoying for the audience, right? I don't know.
But I think maybe it could be like filler. I feel like there's a lot of times where I'll start seeing a lot of the same things. Like they're running out of things to introduce to me.
Yeah. I wonder if they're trying to tweak it even. Because like every time I log onto my YouTube on my phone now, it automatically goes into the shorts. It used to go in, it used to go into like the scrolly tab, but it doesn't do that anymore.
Mine's like at the top too.
Interesting.
It'll give me like my recommended videos for the day or whatever. And then it will be shorts right underneath it.
Right. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm as a like a user experience, is shorts more annoying? For a content creator, it's like sick, dude. Someone like 2,000 fucking people saw this in a day. Like fucking savage. It's great. But I just worry about the user. I don't know.
Premieres are mid.
Yeah.
It's
BTS at 24-hour record. I don't know.
Yeah, it's mid. You have to be there. It's like a live video. If that
But
makes
it's
sense.
not. It's like a live stream that's not live.
Yeah.
Could you can premiere a live stream, no? No, you just
No,
you
I think
schedule them.
Yeah. I think with a premiere, you have an already recorded video that's been edited.
Yeah.
And then you could watch it with a lot of people in the sense that the chat is live.
I like the scheduling function, but I don't like the premiere function. Because it's pretty much the same thing.
It is.
You could schedule a video to go live.
Yeah, and are people waiting, sitting at their computer, oh, this vid's about to drop?
Hey, actually though, was it Dream? Dream did the face reveal with a premiere.
Okay.
So that was successful for him, I guess. I guess what you're paying for is the motion graphic countdown if you don't know how to do that on your own. Right? I
guess so.
But hey, there you go. YouTube TV. You helped me watch the Super Bowl with the free trial. So what's up? I appreciate you. That's it. That's all I got.
Yep.
That's the only time I've ever used it.
I appreciate you doing that for my friend. I would never.
It's like $50 a month. I don't know. Never ever thought about getting it.
That's much more expensive than I was expecting you to say. $50.
It's cable. It's literally fucking cable. But what was it when?
But it's YouTube.
Yeah. What was the takeover from the dishes, right? The dishes to DirecTV. Do you remember that? Comcast, the move to Comcast and shit. Yeah. That's the move from Comcast to you don't need a box.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
Cool.
YouTube Music. You use Apple Music, don't you, or something?
Yeah, but I'll play music on YouTube as a video. It's
okay.
But I don't use the YouTube Music.
Who does?
They have their own app,
Yeah, so far, a lot of his innovations have been kind of a miss. Not gonna lie. I don't know. There's been 2 positives. YouTube, yeah, you fucked up.
Hold on. YouTube Kids and supervised experiences on YouTube, that doesn't exist. It's so easy to just go around that.
See, here's my problem. It does exist. You know why?
Why?
Sometimes I get suggested kid videos. And I'm like, why is this 24-hour stream playing this clay figure popping up in my recommended tab?
The
fuck is that?
You're just watching stuff.
The fuck
You're
is
watching
that?
Something. Are you watching Lego videos?
I have never made a video that was made for a kid. Not gonna start. So, but
Mr.
I guess
Beast is for kids.
Is it? Does he actually put? Do you know? I'm curious.
I don't know.
I'm curious if he clicks the yes, I made this for kids button. But I guess parents would like this. So,
but I don't think it works. Kids just watch whatever they want to watch anyway.
It's true, dude. Digital well-being. I don't think.
Big miss.
Yeah, I think this was the move away from Nazism. Right when they stopped pushing, when you watch one podcast, you immediately end up in Matt Walsh's podcast.
Let's see what they say about it. We appreciate that there's a delicate balance between
watching and well-being.
I'm just adding words. Balance that must be met between watching and well-being. And that is balance. And that this balance is not the same for every viewer. Goddamn, I can't read right now, dude.
You want me to take it over?
Yeah, take it over.
All right. Our digital well-being initiatives are central to our vision for responsible growth. That's why over the last few years, we've developed features like bedtime reminders, time watch profile, schedule notification digest, and others to help manage their screen time. We've also empowered viewers by introducing controls to tailor their autoplay settings, include new parental controls for autoplay and YouTube Kids and supervised experience on YouTube. So that's cool. I guess more customization for the user experience is always a good thing. So, well, not always, but I mean, mostly.
Yeah, but you didn't even say what that customization was.
I mean, they kind of did. You can manage your screen time more efficiently by setting reminders, time watch profiles, so you can actually see the analytics and shame yourself into getting off of YouTube.
Yeah, but I kind of hate that stuff. It's kind of like Netflix when it asks you, do you want to continue watching?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why? Let's unpack it. Why don't you like that feature, Nathan?
Because more often than not, I am still watching, and now I'm far away. I have to get up to play the video when I was already cozy.
Yeah, so
watching
Let me unpack it. Mm-hmm. So this is a function that it's asking you to do, and it makes you do a thing. That's why we don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like that either, because that is like technology compelling me to do something, and I actually don't like that. So I take it back, thumbs down.
Yeah.
And there we go.
I guess the
right.
silver lining is
Yeah.
on YouTube you have to turn that function on. It's on. It's not on.
And
right?
honestly, isn't that the the optimizing of like our customization? Isn't that it? Is to have that option altogether to activate, not activate. I think that's good. I think that's where all tech should go.
Netflix, where you at?
Yeah. I wonder if that's going to be applicable to like AI. I'm sorry. It's so on my mind, dude. The natural language processing. What if you could like customize your own settings for it?
AI is all over the place.
So then the user is like responsible for, what it produces. I don't know. Anyway, that could be next week. What I did do for us though is I created our very first React Lore Pod Edition tier list. And it's fucking pretty, dude. I made like these little tags. I'm loving it. So what we're going to do today, family, actually, before we do, let me go ahead and okay, so today's tier list is going to be red flags. The biggest red flags to maybe what some might even consider green flags. And we might argue on what those flags are, but hopefully we'll come to a consensus on what some red flags are for dating, and maybe find some green flags in the mix. And you requested this.
I did, yeah. Shouts out Marissa. You inspired this for me.
Yeah.
And I texted V like almost instantly. I was like, hey, is there a tier list for red flags?
So what I did then was I workshopped it in my work. I asked like all my coworkers, like, what are some red flags? You know what I mean? So I pulled some of theirs, I pulled some of the internets, and then I came up with some myself. So yeah, dude, it's going to be fun. Let's get into it. So we have our S tier, which is the biggest yikes, right? This is holy shit red flag. And then we have solid red flags.
This is kind of funny because it's like golf. It's like backwards. You want the red flag, the best ones to be in green.
Honestly, because I wasn't sure how we wanted to do it, but I thought this is kind of worked out. But you're right, it's a little inverse. So we have solid red flags. Maybe they're not like I'm cutting this off right away. We'll see if another flag exists, right? Then we have D tier red flags. We can have a few of these before we totally ditch somebody, right? They're like not bad red flags. Yeah. Could be not bad
it's
red
not
flags.
a red flag, literally. It's
maybe,
a yellow.
Yeah, maybe this is when we can't decide. But we're not quite neutral on it, okay? And
it's
then
a coin flip.
Right, and then we have green flags that we're like, why the fuck did someone say this? Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, likes Hassan Piker.
S tier. No, I'm just kidding.
S tier, dude.
No,
so
no,
if someone
no.
walks up, they say, I love Hassan Piker. And then you're like, oh shit.
I'm going to be like, I'm a jealous bitch.
No,
I'm just
dude.
kidding.
A green flag for me. I don't
Green
know,
flag,
dude.
yeah.
That's hot. That's sexy. I like that.
I would
let's
say
talk.
it's green flag or it's neutral.
Right.
Nothing else.
How-
He's the homie. And
Yeah.
And I watch him a lot personally, so it would probably be a red flag for me if you didn't,
Yeah, I think that would say, yeah, well, something about you.
Yeah.
All right. No bed frame, or the bed's on the ground.
Okay. I would say D tier. It's not necessarily a red flag, but if something else happens, I'm going to talk about that bed frame missing.
Okay. I was even going to say neutral, but I could see that it could add up pretty fast. And then I'd be like, you don't even have a fucking bed frame. Like, I like that. You pull it out later. Talks to their ex.
S tier.
S tier for you?
Yeah, that's.
I think it's a solid red. And let me defend it. Solid red, because what if they're tight? What if they were a family friend? What if there is like, circumstances beyond our control?
That's true.
Like, it's not something that I'd be like, you talk to your ex, I'm never gonna pursue this relationship again, right?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I overreacted.
I think you might have.
Yeah, I might have overreacted.
So keep it.
I think
solid or
red.
D. Yeah, solid or D. I think it's solid or D.
I think it has to be D now because of the explanation that you just gave.
Yeah, again, it's circumstantial because if they're like, I still live with my fucking ex.
Yeah. I think I was just thinking like worst case like scenario, like they're talking to your ex, but you're dating,
right?
And then all of a sudden, like they do more things, and now you've been cheated on.
Right. But if this person has no bed frame and is talking to their ex, man, thin ice already.
Yeah.
Okay. Wants to look at your phone a lot.
I don't really care, but I sense maybe like, why is that there? Why is that there?
Let's see
Because,
again.
like,
I don't know.
Would I be scared because I'm hiding shit? Is that the thing?
Well, let's think about.
I'm not hiding shit.
So wants to look at your phone. Why do you want to look at my phone though? What's the circumstance?
See what photos you got saved. I don't know.
I think it's a D. This is one that will add up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think if we have too many, this is going to be an issue.
Bed frame.
Yeah, exactly. That's a bed frame on the ground. No bed frame. That's no bed frame. Yeah. Waking up early is a red flag.
How early? Like 2?
That seems a bit early. I wake up early. I took offense to this. Me and another person in the office kind of looked at each other because we both wake up early, and we're like, really? The red? That's kind of fucked up.
I think.
What?
I don't think it. I think it's neutral.
I think it's neutral.
Yeah.
That's just preference. No car.
This
a scrub.
Hurts. So I have 2 answers. The one that I really want it to be, and the one I think is like the reality of like a mean world. I think it is a red flag in the reality of things. What I want it to be is neutral, or at best D tier. Maybe we can split it and just go D tier, because that could add up. It's like, man, you're like such a dick, and I'm driving you to Home Depot. Like, god damn.
Like, okay, no car in LA could be a D tier red flag because
no car in LA is fucking hard. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a big place.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say D tier. This one's adding up. We're getting really thick here.
I think that's a fair.
Has
answer.
0 friends.
Has 0 friends.
Is a loner, a hermit.
I don't want to go S tier, but I think it's a red flag for sure.
I think that's a solid red flag. That makes me like first date. I hear
that's a
that
hesitation. I'm a hesitate
instantly. I think there's a cringe that happens
like, who
there.
do you hang out with?
Yeah, listens to obscure music. So maybe it's not the music you listen to.
Neutral. I really don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit what they're listening to? Okay.
In fact, if you listen to obscure music and you show me something I'm like, real one.
Actually, true. Okay, so I'll put it in neutral. I was thinking red flag just because, not red flag, D tier red flag, because I love music so much, it would kind of hurt to not be able to relate, you know?
It's like, I love Forgiato Blow. Let me show you this new song.
We'll just move this right up here then for Forgiato Blow. Okay, I guess it is dependent, right? Does not listen to music at all. Doesn't like music.
D tier, because I don't think it would matter to me too much, because I would still listen to my music, but I think I would add that on if, like, I don't know, you were mean to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
If you cheated and I was like, and you don't even listen to music, dude.
If you have 2 or 3 of these D tier red flags,
they add up. They add up.
They really do. Oh, here's one. Okay, so we already did the whole, wants to look at your phone, but what if they won't let you look at their phone? Red flag?
I don't know. I like, why would I need to even look at their phone?
Maybe you need a GPS. I don't know. Maybe you don't have your phone at this moment.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like for something practical, like, hey, can you pull up this map? Yeah.
They just
D tier.
won't
I think it's D tier.
D tier?
Yeah. You think
I'm
it's a
going
red
to
flag?
argue. Yeah. What are you hiding?
No, you tell me. Are
yeah,
you?
no,
Tell
yeah,
me.
exactly. What are you hiding? Why are you being a weirdo about it? You were so willing to let someone go through your phone a minute ago, right?
Yeah.
Why won't they? I don't know. That's like more of a red flag for me because
is it like literally right after? What if they're like having a conversation? Like, nah, dude, I'm having a text message with my boss. I need my phone.
Well, yeah. So circumstantial, but I think our D tier red flags are getting a little lofty. And I don't know. That seems like possessive. I'm going to put it at the highest D tier then.
Okay.
Just because like that is, I don't know. I like that. You got something to hide. What's
we
going
can
on?
revisit at the very end too.
Yeah.
If we need to revise here.
Right. And it's totally, dependent. No job.
What, they're just rolling in money, trust fund, or what's the deal? They have no money?
Doesn't matter.
Red
They
flag.
don't have a job. Really, bitch? You were about to be like, you're a trust fund baby. That's fine. You're not going to work. Fucking okay. Okay, you looking for a cougar? Maybe a little sugar mama? What?
Where you at? I'm taking applications.
You said no job, but you loaded. Like what? I love that, dude.
What are you saying?
No job's a red flag.
A red flag?
Yeah, that
Why?
shows
'Cause,
me
like,
you don't
they
give
have
a
too
shit.
much time now?
Yeah, you don't. What are you doing? Where's your passion? What's your purpose?
I mean, they could still be doing something like a passion project.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
then you
they're
have
a
a job.
content
Then you have
creator.
a job. Then you have a job. I'm not saying a paid job. I'm saying a job.
Okay. Like
No job. That's a
something
problem.
you do consistently in the week.
I would put it if I heard like you had nothing to do and you just what are you doing? That's like existential dread to me. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Later when we do our revision, I might argue for just solid red flag. For,
Okay, do it now. Do it
not
now.
semantics.
Do
Wait,
it now.
did I use that word
I think
correctly?
you're like arbitrarily.
Yeah.
Like it. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
it's in the same line as having 0 friends. You have no job.
Okay, so I guess the okay.
Like, what if you're retired?
So the solid red flags is something that is definitely an issue, but it could be rationalized. Whereas the D tier red flags might not necessarily be a big issue and they can be rationalized.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because these are issues on their own.
Yeah.
Whether or not I want to date you or not, this is an issue.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I might put too much stank in my partner though. Like I'm a really passionate, ambitious individual. Like I need to be matched.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? No, you don't.
No, I do know what you mean. I'm just in my head, I have no ambition. Like,
But
how
you
are we
had 2
friends?
jobs like last week. And that's not true, motherfucker. You go to the gym.
Okay, what
That's
is
ambition,
actually?
dude. Like that's purpose. Like it just wherever you find that at. I think it's so unique to anybody.
Okay.
But maybe job is what's throwing you off because like no thing to do. How about we call it that? No thing to do.
I really want no job. I want to be living that no job life.
But what are you doing? You're staring at a fucking wall? That sounds boring as shit.
No, of
you know what I
course
mean?
not. But,
You know?
maybe I would just do what I'm doing now, but like to the max. Probably.
What are you doing now then? You know what I
riding
mean?
my bike, running, break out the French press.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. I
Hit
don't
up my friends.
Listen, I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, bro.
Fair.
I think if you could pick a job, any job in the world, right, and just a thing to do where you can sustain yourself
I want to be
monetarily.
president of the United States
No, you
of
wouldn't.
America.
No, you fucking wouldn't. You liar. You fucking liar.
Yep.
No, you wouldn't.
Yep.
No
I'm
shot.
giving up all drugs
No
to
shot.
become the president of the United States.
Just no shot. You would like fucking, I don't know, start like a ramen place that did coffee and fixed bikes. Like you have interests. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do have
like,
interests.
So I don't know. I'm taking offense to this whole like I have no ambition statement you made.
Okay, fair.
I
S tier.
really am.
Fucking put that shit in
That's
S tier.
right, dude. Because honestly, if you have the privilege to do what you love as a job, that's still a job. You know what I mean? Like that counts. All right, let's move on to like less fun stuff, dude. Violent fantasies of the sexual variety. Yeah. Is that a red flag for you, or is that like green flag, baby?
I don't want to qualify what I'm into, like.
Come on, spill the tea.
But
spill it.
I don't think it's S tier. Maybe just regular solid or D tier.
Okay. I would say solid red flag for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's because it's not my cup of tea.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just not like all in.
Yeah.
I'm not against other people enjoying that, but
No. We're not here to yuck anybody's yum.
yeah,
This
just
is
like,
me and you
just
duking it
sprinkle
out.
in
Yeah.
for me, I like Salt Bay that shit, but I don't want I don't want to be pegged. I'm pretty sure I don't want that.
But like, I'll peg.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that as a red flag. Wait, waking up early is on here twice. My bad. This is my first tier list. Okay, that I made myself. Always has to argue and say the opposite. A debater. Red flag or no, Nathan?
You tell me. You're always calling me contrarian. Why are you disagreeing with me?
No, it's not disagreeing. It's debating. Disagreeing
I
is
suck at debates too.
disagreeing is something that normal people can do and move on.
Yeah.
This is like, I have to correct you. I have to correct you. What you have said is just
did that
inaccurate.
today, though. I was like, no, you got to pull the receipts for that Vogue meme. I made you do it.
But I'm also not looking to date you. No offense. Right?
Oh, fair,
right.
fair.
I think it's really healthy to
I
have
forgot
that.
what we were doing. I thought this was like
This
red
is for
flags for
dating.
friends, you know?
No, this is for dating, dog. I don't know if I could date someone like that. I think Nikki, my partner right now, my wife, and like someone who I've been, embarking on this life together with, is not much of a contrarian. She's definitely like I'm gassing you up at every phase, but I am going to challenge you to make you think of it in a different way. But she's never like, what you're doing is wrong. What I think you said was wrong. But she's like, that was interesting what you said. You should maybe think of this thing too, though.
I think it's a red flag. Red flag.
Yeah. Because like, I don't know. I think someone challenging, your worldview often might, I don't know.
It might just be a bad match,
Yeah.
It's probably valid. It's all valid stuff. Just get the hint,
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Likes Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, Matt Walsh.
S tier. Yeah, no argument. It's just
that's sad
those
life.
are names that like can't come back. You can't come back. Like that's bad.
I don't even think we should hearken on this one because YouTube algorithm keeps fucking pushing us in that side of the algorithm every time we bring it up. All right, rude to service staff. Doesn't have a good tolerance for the service
staff. That's a red flag
staff.
for me. It's a red flag for me because I'm that person. Why are you doing that to me?
I would say it's like top solid red flag or even low tier S tier red flag. I think this is really important. I don't think it's S tier
just because I think there are moments where like, yeah, that guy was kind of a dick.
Yeah, I just think it's a bad thing to do.
Yeah, it's bad. It's uncouth.
Absolutely a bad thing to do. And I don't even know. First date, this is happening to you, Nathan. What do you do?
The service thing?
Yeah, let me set the stage. It's your first date with an individual and they're rude to the service staff. How do you react?
If it was unprompted, like I couldn't rationalize it or understand why they were doing that. Sorry, I think we might not hang out again.
Okay, different scenario. You're on a first date, the food order is wrong, and they get mad. It's a justifiable reason to be upset, but they overreact. What do you do?
Did the people like argue with us? Like, no, this is what you ordered. Like, clearly it's not.
I said what I said.
You said what I said?
Mm-hmm.
I think like depending on what kind of mean things they said, we may or may not see each other again.
I've ghosted for less.
You've ghosted for less?
I've ghosted for less.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty forgiving person, and I'm pretty social, so it's like I would give them a second chance, I think.
Yeah. Okay, how about this one? Not a lot of dating history. They're inexperienced dater.
Neutral.
You wouldn't mind dating, say, maybe a virgin? Like someone who's just not sexually intimate?
Just don't make it weird, Just like, don't make it weird.
Okay. I put it like higher neutral because I think maybe like coming from like a non-binary, like in my own identity, I always like steered clear from those inexperienced because I didn't want to be used as an experiment, right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's where that was coming from. But I hear you too because you wouldn't want to like hold that against somebody either.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess like the scenario can always change too because what if there's like a reason why they haven't dated and
again, it's not a bad thing, right? Like it's not
Yeah.
a bad thing to be inexperienced.
Yeah.
It's definitely like circumstantial.
I would definitely be thinking about like, I wonder why. Like, that's very interesting. I don't meet too many people like that.
Right.
Or people who are upfront about it, maybe.
Okay.
Last one.
No, it was a fucking repeat. It's waking up early, dude. We did it.
We already finished that. All right. Well, that was fun.
That was it. So, I mean, S tier biggest red flags, the things that, it's no, I think Andrew Tate needs to be above that actually. So Andrew Tate, Jordan P, I'm not going to say it again. Fuck you, YouTube algorithm. No job. havers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No purpose havers. And then the solid red flags, right? These are
no
the things.
No purpose havers. That hit different.
No purpose havers. Yeah.
Big yikes.
Those are the
Route
things
to service.
that are, just out of there.
Sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
Solid red flags. These are the things that, maybe I'm ghosting you for because it's a bad thing, right? Rude to service staff.
Yeah.
No friend have an ass.
Yeah. Violent fantasies.
Yeah.
Always has to argue.
Yeah. D tier. These are the things maybe not so bad, but if you had a lot, maybe be careful out there. We got won't let you use their phone.
Sorry, I'm struggling to read it. It's so small. No bed frame.
Have an ass. Talks to their ex, motherfucker.
Wants to look at your phone a lot.
But they have no car.
No car. Does not listen to music.
Not like they have a car radio to listen on anyway. Okay, I'm sorry. Neutral. These things are not really that bad.
Not a lot of dating history.
Sag.
Waking up early.
Yeah.
Listens to obscure music.
Show me some cool stuff and we'll be okay.
Yes.
And then green flag, hit me up. Hit Nate up.
Yep. Likes Hassan Piker. Waking up early.
Okay, I just put that there at the end. But yeah, okay. Your list.
Yeah. Success.
I
feel like we're giving too much to Hassan.
Always.
We're being too parasocial. It's weird.
Yeah, he gets away with it too much.
Yeah.
He does. He does the most.
A belt buckle? Why'd I do that? It was kind of expensive too.
I don't know why
like
you got to self-report on yourself.
Well, I mean, I would rather self-report that than my sexual fantasies.
And on that note, I think that's a really good place to wrap up. We actually did a fucking almost hour again. So much for short pods. Yeah, dude.
It is what it is.
Do we want to? What are you looking forward to next week? Anything going on, or what's up in the Nathan world of things?
I am looking forward to dropping off my bike at the shop. I'm gonna get it tuned up, and I wanted to customize it, but I think the only thing I'm gonna do is get an adjustable headset so that I can move my handlebars up and down at a swivel. And I think it's gonna look so cool. It's gonna like look way meaner because the bars are gonna be down lower, so I'll be lower, go faster. I don't know.
I like that. That'll be fun. Yeah, that was a cool bike that my buddy was just here. We took his bike to him in East LA, and it kind of reminds me of that. It's like low handlebars, high seat. Yeah, that's cool. Good for you. Touch grass. Love that. I love that. I'm not doing anything this week. I just gotta buckle down and.
What do you mean? You have a job?
Yeah, but nothing new. I guess I'll be still working for my projects for my master's, and then doing my work, writing more Twitter threads, and working on copy and doing research. So I'm really excited to dive into that, I guess.
Oh, dude, I think also I'm gonna get my nails done.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go to a place.
Like a color, or just like kind of manicured up?
I wanna get the same nails my cyberpunk character has. It's a black, but with flames.
That's kind of savage.
Yeah, dude. I'm super looking forward to that.
All right. Well, hopefully you do it this week, and we can check it out next week on the pod.
Update.
Yeah. I updated on one of our last pods, actually. I was like, it was Valentine's Day, and I made a comment, and I was like, I am doing homework right now. Very meta. On that note, though, you wanna say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody.